You're watching TVC Breakfast. Now, assistive technologies, active participation. That's the theme for this year's World Autism Awareness Day.
In this report, we take a look at the lives of those who are autistic, how they cope and their wish for an inclusive society.
He tries to mend a puzzle with little assistance. One by one, he matches the pieces like the others in his class. Though it is challenging for some, others love to have fun. But something is true about them. They are autistic.
There's no known cause. There are various speculations in terms of what causes it. So they're looking at, okay, autism. Why do we have so many people coming up with autism? Some people are saying the age of the parents, it has not been confirmed. Some people are saying because it does not have any chromosomal disorder attached to it. Some people are saying, oh, maybe it's what the parents ate during, during the time they were pregnant. Nobody has been able to come up to say this is it. A child with autism would not want to talk to you. Sometimes would want to stay on his own. Sometimes he's doing something and you call him or her and he appears deaf. Those are some of the significant signs of autism. The child is not communicating either socially or orally.
Not all autistic children end up being dependent. Oriofe has learned to overcome his disorder. He is now a skilled pianist and an assistant therapist who finds delight in his work. Dealing with autism cases in Nigeria is challenging.
See, there are not many centers or many people knowledgeable about what autism is. It's so new in our environment. We would love to have a purpose-built environment. Our children love greens and they love space. So it's something that the government needs to come up with. Even in the hospitals, developmental pediatricians are not available. We have pediatricians. It's not all pediatricians that know about autism.
Although there is no known cure for autism at the moment, early intervention can help an autistic child live a fulfilling life. Esther Omopariola, TVC News.
Well, joining me now is the Program Assistant, Institute of Human Virology, Nigeria, Judith Arachi. Thank you for joining us on TVC Breakfast. Now, for years, we have celebrated World Autism Awareness Day. But then, can you say that the level of acceptance of this day or of persons living with this disability has translated to the level of awareness created by this day being celebrated?
I don't really think, thank you for giving me this privilege. I really don't think the level of awareness is like we would want it to be compared to what these children are actually going through.
And then if it is not, does that show that our society is not really ready to deal with this issue head on?
I think we are ready, but considering the level of exposure, considering the level of awareness, I think if more awareness is given for those children and more enabling environment created, and then we have more support from the government and other funding agencies, whether private, whether public, I think it will go a very long way in getting the awareness to the level we want it to be.
Now, where does the role of the family come in here now? Because it is said that some parents can't really identify the signs and symptoms of autism.
For the family, what has been happening here is, like I said, because of the level of awareness, we have this issue of denial syndrome. the child is not really coordinating well, the parents take time to accept that this child needs some form of help. And you know, they keep delaying, and then later on they get to face the reality. So thank God for early interventions. We have schools, we have little organizations who do some form of developmental screening for children who are below 3 years or 2 years. So if we have these things done probably in private schools, at an early age, the screening done, I think it will go a very long way. The family has a very major role to play in this. They really do. They really do.
Another issue is the fact that there's been some controversy as to the cause of autism. Perhaps this could also go a long way with creating awareness.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't get that. Please, can you come back?
Another challenge or another issue, like I said, is the fact that there's been some controversy with regards to the cause of autism. Perhaps this could also help with creating awareness.
There's no known cause of autism. There are speculations about anti-seizure drugs when a woman is pregnant. Some say it's what the woman ate. Some say it's chromosomal, genetical. There's really no known cause. But for me, I feel when the right thing is done at the right time, like I said earlier, the screening at the very early stage of development for a child, I think it will help. There's really no known cause, as far as I know for now.
All right, Program Assistant, Institute of Human Virology, Nigeria, Judith Arachi, thank you for your time on TVC.